Welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, so today, y'all, I'm gonna be doing something totally different. I'm up in like a chill, little calm, little mode. And I just decided that I was gonna do a video for y'all. I'm gonna start this thing. It's called, well, I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but I was feeling like tea talk table, where I bring awareness to like different subjects, stuff that I done been through, that I want to help others get over. Today I want to be talking Forrest Moore's about daddy issues. That's what I'm gonna call it, daddy issues. Over the years, I have found that I had daddy issues. And before I start this video, I also want to say that I'm not doing this video to hurt nobody. I'm not doing this video to disgrade nobody or make nobody feel bad. The only thing that I'm doing is spreading awareness to everybody because I know I'm not the only one who do have daddy issues. I feel like that even if it's not your daddy leaving you, abandoning you, it has been issues where it's people who got beat on, or people who didn't feel emotionally connected to their father, or their father was there as a provider but not as an actual parent. And for me, I would say that before I would call it abandonment. Like, I would feel like my dad, he abandoned me. Like, over the years, I did feel like that. I felt like that at times I didn't know why he treated me the way that he did. I'm not gonna go into depth everything that happened because we will be here for hours. But my dad, he has mentally abused me. My dad, he has left me. He has verbally abused me. And I felt like over the years it became a thing where he would say like he wanted to be there, but never would show it. He would never be there. He would get cool with you and then leave. He would be mean to you. I remember one time I was up on the urge of feeling like I wanted him to love me so bad, to the point it was like I would do stuff like try to kill myself. I done tried to kill myself over 6 times before when I was younger. My dad, he left me when I was like 12 to now. To now. My dad, he was always just in for a second, out for a long time. Like, in for a second, out for a long time. Like, he'd be like, I want to have a relationship with you, and then that's when backstab me. Like, and I never understood it. I always used to think when I was younger, like, did my mama break up? Did my mama and my daddy, did they get a divorce because of me? And just being a little kid, you start to think all of these things up in your head. Like, when somebody treat you bad, when they don't want to be around you, and they don't want to love you, they don't want to be coherent with your life, they don't want to just be there, they don't want to just give you a hug when you need it, or just listen when you just need somebody, when you just genuinely need somebody. It's always, oh, if you kill yourself, don't call me, just have your mama to bury you. Or, oh, no, I can't deal with this, I'm changing my number, I can't deal with y'all. When it was never nothing that you did, it was more so the hatred of him feeling like because he couldn't be with my mom. That's what I always felt like that it was. As I got older, I realized that it was nothing that I done. Nothing that I specifically done to him to make him feel like F her. Because that's, for a long time, I felt like, that's what I felt. Like, it was like cold. It was like, I didn't care if I see my kids and my daddy, he got over 16 kids, and he's literally not up in none of our lives. And as I got older, ever since until the beginning of the year, I wasn't able to accept none of it. I was always thinking like, I gotta do more. I gotta get him to love me. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta, you know, fine. Figure it out. Even though it was none for me to actually figure out. It wasn't nothing for me to be trying to keep showing up for. Like, and over the years, I would think like, dang, like, what did I do so bad? What did I do so bad to just make a person just not love you? Like, and you came from them. But this year I found out it was nothing that I done bad. It was nothing that I did. Like, I came to the realization, my first step of healing was to love me, to figure out my worth. For a long time, I didn't know my worth. I didn't know what I was worth. I didn't know. All I knew was chasing love, like chasing it, not letting it chase me, or not letting it come to me. I was just always feeling like I gotta do more. Like, I gotta let him see me. I gotta do this for him to care. And I remember at one point when I tried to kill myself, I wanted to kill myself so bad to the point I took all the pills and I sat there and I'm just like, ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait for him to look up in my casket and feel just so much hurt, knowing that this was because of you. Like, I went to sleep thinking about that, and I could literally feel my heart like boom 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 boom. Like, I could feel it. It felt like any minute I could just die. And I didn't. I didn't. And that's when I realized I had a purpose. And I started to think, like, who is this really hurting? He not already here. So it's like, it won't hurt him. But who will hurt? My mama. She loved me to death. My siblings, it's gonna hurt them so bad. I remember writing up in my book one time, if I kill myself, my sister, she gonna look at my door every single day and feel so sad that she know that I'm not up in there. And that started to make me want to live and let go. But it's like, over the years, still it hurted. Like, I never understood why. I never understood it. And my first step of getting to let go was just realizing my worth. Realizing how good of a person I am. How outside of chasing people, me looking at myself, me looking back at the mirror at myself and just feel like, dang. You are so worthy. You are so gifted. You are so genuine and loved and pure. And like, literally, I got this tattoo right here. Do all things with love. Because I realized that everything that I have done up in life Everything that I done for people who hurted me, who betrayed me, who manipulated me, who done me wrong, who just overall did me in. I done everything that I done for them out of love. I loved them genuinely, wholeheartedly, purely. And just realizing that that's okay. That's who I am. That's who I am. Realizing that and having that as a value. This is who I am. I am a great person. Like, me just finally realizing that first step of I'm a great person. Realizing my next step was realizing the story that I've been telling myself. This story. I've been telling myself he abandoned me for years and he never loved me. I don't understand why this happened to me. Realizing the story that I've been telling myself. Because the story means a lot. A lot. When we sit here and if I was to every single day tell myself he abandoned me, he abandoned me, he abandoned me, that story sticks with me. That story made me feel like it's something that I will never know. Something that I will never know why, or I will never get it, or I will never be able to move on. Me just saying he abandoned me, I don't know why he left. I don't understand. I don't understand. Me trying to figure out why. That's why I felt like I couldn't move on, because I was always trying to figure out why. With the reality of knowing that I would never know why. I would never know why. And thirdly, realizing that nothing in life happens to you. Everything happens for you. And I know that that's a lot to take in. Like, what do you mean that it didn't happen to me when it happened to me? I felt like that at first. I felt like that at first because I was so stuck up in this victim mindset. Like, how could he do this to me? I am this great person. How could he? How could he? But then that's when I realized that I look back up on my life and I done been up in a space where I done been so low up in life. So low in life. I have been with anxiety, depression, severe depression, where it used to make me have seizures if I got too overwhelmed. And I look back up on my life this year. I literally figured all of this out this year, where nothing happened to me. Everything happened for me. All of this was for a purpose. All of this was to build me up, to be on me hamstrung. On me hamstrung. Like, cause I am, when I look back up on how I used to be and how I am now, I thank God up on my knees for that. I thank him with everything up in me for that. Like, just being strong, being still pure, no matter what people done to me, no matter how bad people done treat me, just still being so pure and so genuine and so loving and so guided and grounded and pushed and honored. Like, just being so great. Like, and getting everything that I deserve. Not even up in thing form. Up in here form. Up in here form. Up in my spirit form. Up in life. Like, life has changed so much for me up in so many ways. And all because of that. All because I did feel that hurt at a young age. At a young age where I felt like I needed a daddy. I got to feel what real pain felt like. Real envious energy. I got to feel like how that felt. And it transformed me into something so out of this world. Like, I don't know. I even be looking back, and I just sometimes I cry like tears of joy, of just feeling like, bro, I'm so thankful that everything happened to me the way that it did. Even though stuff was harsh, stuff was hard, stuff was sometimes depressing and overwhelming and saddening, but it feels so worth it. And fourthly, the thing that I did was I added new meaning. I broke down my life. I broke down everything that I have saw from the moment that I can remember. How my daddy was. And I came to the conclusion that he loved me from the capacity that he could. The more that I thought about it, the deeper that I got. And when I look back, my daddy was never able to love anything up in life. He wasn't able to love any business he had. At one point, if he had a phone store, and up in a month, if it didn't do good, then he on to the next. Now he got a bump up truck. And if that didn't work out, now he got a cleaning company. And if that didn't work out, he was just always on to the next. Same with people. I felt like he was never taught how to love. From where I can remember, I never met my granddad. And I don't even know if he knew him. That's not a joke. I didn't know if he knew him. My grandma, she died early up in my ages. I remember her, but I don't remember great things. I don't remember him living great other than money. And money don't bring happiness. Money don't make a person. The inside is what makes a person. I felt like he was never loved. He was never had anybody to be there. He never had somebody to guide him. He never had no one to stand by his side and say it's okay. He never properly knew how to love anybody. And I think of that when I think of people. When I see my mama, and I see all the baby moms that my dad had, you could tell he was just on to the next, having babies. Not thinking about the consequences of when you're having a baby, just having them. Not caring about anything other than just having them. And that jumped out at me, because it's like, then I started to feel like, no, I never even got abandoned. I never even got abandoned. I got left. And then it started to make me feel good that I didn't totally get abandoned, but I got left. And that part of made it okay, because when I look around, and I look around to my siblings, and I see them, I see their face, it's like, yeah, I got left too. We all got left. So it's like me feeling hurt every single day, of just feeling like I got abandoned. It's like it don't stick. It don't stick. And I came to the realization that My dad, he never loved it his kids properly. He never loved it a girlfriend properly. He never loved it my mom properly. He never loved his siblings properly. He never loved his mom properly. He never loved nobody or no thing, no business, no money, no nothing properly. His life was fooled up with on to the next. That's how I think of him. He was always just on to the next. And I realized that I never got abandoned after all. I got left. And that's because he never knew how to stay. He never knew how to deal with his feelings front hand. He never knew how to properly care or to properly anything. And I feel like that's the honest God's truth. And that would settle my heart. Was realizing all of those things, realizing that nothing happens to me, it happens for me, and creating new meaning behind the story that I've been telling myself since I was younger. That was the thing that fixed me and made me be able to let go and move on. And not every single day feel like I gotta live with this. I gotta feel this. I gotta be here. I gotta, why he ain't here? I gotta question it. Now it's settled up in my heart. I just feel like you done the best you can at the capacity that your heart could do. I love you, and I pray for you every single night. But now, I can move on with a healed heart, a heart that's at peace, because I know that you tried the best you could. You did the best that you can, and that's okay. And I hope this video helps somebody that's out there to know that you're not alone. You're not the only one out here with daddy issues. You're not the only one who be sad about it. You're not the only one who can't move on from it. But with this video, I hope that you do the same thing. I hope that you realize the value of you. I hope that you feel up in your heart the worth that you have for yourself, the love that you want to have for yourself. Don't feel like you got to chase it. Feel like that you honor it, and you honor you. You value you. You chase you. You fill your cup up. You love yourself. You guide yourself. You push yourself. You honor yourself up in every single way. Then retell your story. Retell your story. That same story that you've been telling yourself for years. Even if you don't have a story and it's just like you don't understand why he left. You don't understand why he treated you this way. You don't know why he is the way that he is. Retell yourself that story. Realize that nothing happened to you. Everything happened for you. Even if you're feeling like at your lowest right now, and you feel like you would never get over it, you will. You will. Look at me. You will. And change the meaning. Change the meaning of the whole story that you've been telling yourself. Change it to a positive. And let go. After you change that story and you read that story to yourself, you stick with that story. And you let go. You're going to feel how easy and lightweight your heart feels. You're going to feel like now this is not something that you got to think about like all of these questions. you will feel like a light feather, and you will feel so free and so beautiful and so ironic and so different. And you will come back to this video and you will sit here and you will be like, thank you. And I will say you're welcome, because this what I'm doing this for. Is to allow everybody to know that they're not alone, and to help you get through whatever you get to, and allow you to know that we can rise up together. You don't know how many people that probably have the same story or have some story. You never know nobody's story. And with that being said, I want to say, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This was a very vulnerable video, and I love it. I kind of really love it here. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, and if you think that there are some more topics that you feel like that you want to see me talk about, leave them down up in the comment box below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week.